What's up YouTube, man? It's your boy MG Trey, aka Trey versus the World, man. Today we're going to be talking about what exactly is a undesignated sailor, A-Pact slash C-Pact or SPact. So A-Pact is airmen, you have your aviation side of the Navy, while SPact you have your seaman side of the Navy. No diddy. So what exactly is the PACT program? The PACT program is sailors who haven't yet chosen a rate or job within the Navy, and to become eligible to choose a rate, you have to be in within 12 months, which is basically a year, so your window can open. So it's basically a special program, and the reason behind this rate is for you to see any other rate within the Navy before you get to actually choose a rate and be stuck in that rate. If you don't really like that rate, it's going to be very unfortunate for you. So this is why this is available, but not everyone gets to choose this rate. Sometimes the rate closes, sometimes rates like this open. It's just how it is. So you have your aviation side, which you will most likely be stationed within a squadron, and you have your sea side, which you're most likely going to be stationed on a ship. So for airmen, you're obviously working on aircraft. Seamen, you're obviously on the ship doing something, rather it's ABH, which they're basically chalk walkers. So for CPAC, you basically could be anywhere from ABH, ABF, which is fuelies. I've seen people doing bullshit like painting the fucking ships. There's a lot of different varieties. There's a lot of different varieties within CPAC versus AirPac, because it's most likely you're just working on aircraft, which is more chill in my opinion, and that is exactly the rate I'm in. I'm actually A-Pact myself instead of CPAC, and I'm very lucky for that, and I'm very grateful. Life as an undesignated sailor isn't gonna be as smooth as you think it would be. It's most likely gonna be tough, but it's not gonna be as tough as you think it would be also. As much as people will tell you that this is the worst rate to join, in my opinion, it's one of the best rates to join, because you can see everything other people are doing on the ship before you get to choose your actual rate, which is very gifted. You don't want to be a rate that you don't want to be. You don't want to be in a sticky situation. I promise you that. Now, while you're in this rate, whether it's AirPact or CPAC, you need to really focus on what you should be doing while conducting your qualifications and everything you need to do as an undesignated sailor. Also, there's going to be tons of people telling you you should choose this rate, you should choose this rate. Choose the rate that you want to choose. Trust me, you're gonna want to choose the rate that you want to choose. Do not let nobody throw you off your game. So for me, I started off as AirPact, which is I still am an undesignated sailor. So signed the contract, went to MEPS, went to A-School. A-School is pretty fucking easy. If you fail A-School as an undesignated sailor, it really isn't for you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, but you need to go back to fucking kindergarten. Shit, you need to go back to fucking kindergarten. So I'm gonna start off with the pros and cons. The pros, you're most likely going to not be in this rate forever, obviously, unless you choose to. So you can see any other shops, you can shadow any other shops to see what rate you want, rather being stuck in a rate that you don't want. So for the cons, you're most likely going to be a rate that is working almost 24/7 until your shift is done. That's exactly how it's going to be for you. You're most likely going to be working your ass off. But do not let that get to you. It's pretty fucking easy. Any rate that they throw at you is pretty much going to be common sense. It's not going to be hard. Even if they throw that rate at you, that might be the rate that you want to choose. I've seen people done it. Me personally, I will not choose the rate that they throw at me as an undesignated sailor, because all that means is that rate is dog shit. Station wise, I've seen people stationed in Hawaii, California, anywhere. An undesignated sailor is basically, they're gonna throw anything they can at you, anything the Navy needs, they're just gonna throw it at you. You're just gonna have to take it and suck it up. Meanwhile, throughout your working process and throughout your 12 months, you should be studying to retake your Asvab if that's what you plan on doing. But if you already qualify for the score and the rate that you want, just don't retake it. Just choose the rate you want. Throughout this working process, you're gonna really want to stay focused on what rate you want, and it's gonna be very stressful. It's gonna be very stressful for you to focus on the rate you want and the job that you're already doing at the same time. So it's gonna be a really tough experience. Now, you're gonna really need to do this yourself. Like, it's gonna teach. Being an undesignated sailor is gonna teach you so much, not even just within the military, but in life. Like, it's honestly a life experience. It's gonna teach you to do things on your own, because no one is gonna want to help you with the rate that you want but you. Like, everything is on you. You really need to figure stuff out. You need to start networking. It's not gonna be good for somebody that doesn't really like to talk to people, that's pretty much shy, because then at that point you're just gonna get fucked over. I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna give you what they want to give you, and they're gonna tell you all this sweet shit, and most likely once you get that job, it's not gonna be sweet and you're not gonna like it. So please join a rate that you specifically want. Now, for certain people, if you decide that within your 2 years, you're 2 years in, and you decide that there's nothing in the Navy that you really want, you can get out the Navy. Like, you can just simply just end your contract right there. I've seen 3-year contracts, I've seen 4-year contracts, I've seen 5-year contracts. So I'm not gonna say after 2 years, whenever your contract ends, that's just what it is. But if you have a 3-year contract, you're most likely lucky. Because if you have a 5-year contract, me personally, I would not want to do 5 years as an undesignated sailor. That is terrible. At that point, you just might as well pick a rate, you know. For me, I'm gonna say this right now. When I took my Asvab, I honestly did not care. I just wanted to get away from home. I didn't even study for the Asvab. Honestly, I just clicked every fucking thing I could, and my score was simply terrible. But I recently retook the Asvab, and I scored pretty well, and I have a lot of options. I have like 3 to 4 options in the aviation field, if not way more, so I can stay in the aviation field. To me, it's really interesting. The aviation field is one of the best sides of the Navy, if not the best side of the Navy. Like, it's so chill. Like, you can get out and obviously just simply apply for a job. If not apply, they're gonna just come to you and hit you up and like, hey, do you want to work so and so? And you're gonna be making a fuck ton of money because it's for the government. Or you can just get out working as a contractor. It's really up to you. My experience as an undesignated sailor, I would say that I'm working extremely fucking hard and way too fucking hard, and I'm ready to choose a fucking rate. And me personally, my window opens within 3 months, and I don't know what I'm gonna choose. If I'm gonna choose a rate or not, I don't know. But like I said, it's really up to you. You shouldn't let anyone's ideas throw you off. Everything should be your idea, because you let someone choose your dreams for you, it's not gonna look good for you, and you're gonna have a tough time in the Navy, and it's gonna be really fucking bad, and your work ethic is gonna go away, and everybody's gonna look at you like you're dog shit, and it's gonna get worse from there, because you're already looked at as an undesignated sailor, which is like spare parts for the ship, and it's just gonna ruin your whole fucking mindset, and you're not gonna want to do it no more, and you're gonna lose hope. It's gonna be terrible. You're gonna let other people down. It's gonna go fucking downhill from there. So that's basically what it is. I'm gonna just wrap it up right there. I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's pretty simple. There's really nothing much to say, but you're just thrown like anywhere the Navy wants you to be, you're thrown there. But it's really special because you can choose whatever you want. Please do not take this opportunity for granted and just lack and not focus on yourself. Please focus on the rate you want, qualify for that rate while not being a shitbag. Please get your qualifications within everything they throw you in. You're gonna need all of that. It's gonna look very good on your eval. If you don't know what an eval is, it's simply a description describing your performance. So you get all these certifications saying this person did such and such, this person did good doing such and such, this person had such and such of the year, like all these awards and certain stuff. It's gonna look very fucking good on your eval. So I'm just gonna wrap it up right here, man. I'm gonna drop more videos on the way. My next video, I'm gonna speak on deployment, because I've been on deployment before and it's fucking terrible. So with that being said, it's your boy OMG versus the world, Trey versus the world, OMG Trey, and I'm out.